I'm here with Sacha tonight in Tweed Heads. We're just talking about how he was doing the March challenge, and we set up the foundation there with firstly the spirit, you're a spiritual being, have a human experience, and then we went to doing our commitment to ourselves and loving ourselves and writing our vows. So would you like to talk a little bit about that, Sacha?
Yeah, the first bit I was pretty okay with because it's something that I was sort of fairly familiar with, I suppose. But yeah, the next part with the video that we watched, the TED Talk, and I suppose in watching that, I had a lot of resistance around it, only because I realised that deep down, or there was something, I mean, I didn't want to marry myself, but yeah, so I had a lot of resistance around that, and it brought up, so it just really shone a light on some of the emotions going around for me, that I didn't really love myself. So yeah, that was really interesting, and sort of blocked me on the challenge a little bit, but it gave me some great stuff to work on.
And what did you do then? Did you go and work on it?
Well, yeah, I actually had a couple of fast EFT sessions booked, and
yeah.
So one of them, which was a 2-hour session, and so that really became the principle, or what I worked on in that session, and sort of peeling back the layers of why I felt that, and I had a real shift in it. So it was something that I hadn't really, I don't know, been able to look at properly before.
Yeah.
And then after it, so after clearing a lot of that stuff, yeah, I just found, and it was really subtle shifts, but I just wasn't as critical of myself, even when I was doing things that normally I'd sort of, the next day be critical about to myself or give myself a hard time for. I was just a lot easier on myself. It just seemed to, just drop a whole layer of stress from my life, which I didn't realise I was holding on to. Yeah, so it was really, really helpful for me to have that, to be sort of triggered in that way, or to be able to see clearly that I was holding something against myself.
And do you remember changing any memories?
I do, yeah. I'm just trying to think back. It's a little bit, because when you're in a session like that, you're in trance for so much of it. But yeah. I can't remember what the specific memory was. Yeah. But there was a lot of different stuff that. And with me, it's usually around just feelings, and so frustrations that I felt, when I was, I think, parents splitting up and fighting, and then sort of, the family dynamics and those sort of things. So it was just several memories around there, and for me, they're not always one big memory. It's a whole lot of different knowings and feelings, but feelings and memories, but feelings and memories, and so just cleaning up a lot of those things just gave me the feeling afterwards of and I was able to, and I've done it a few times, I've done it quite often, looked at myself in the mirror and went, I love you, which is a little bit strange. And I may have even done that before because someone suggested it or whatever, but it was much more spontaneous and feeling it. So
that's awesome.
That's something you get to carry now onward, so it's been great.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Very good. Thank you.
Okay, my pleasure.